Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Getting everybody in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're just gonna wait and get some more people to show up and show in. I see some new faces. I see some people I recognize. Thank you for being here. Let's say hi to one another. Let's see here. What should we talk about? Let's talk about a health intention. Anybody got a health intention that they have been thinking about, one that they're ready to make a reality, one you've been avoiding, one you've been thinking about? What do we have here? What's going on with everyone health-wise? If you want to share in the chat, that would be beautiful. While we wait and see if we can get a few more people to show.
I suffer from chronic pain from inflammation of my rheumatoid arthritis, and that's what I'm trying to battle.
Okay. That is a big, big thing.
Yes, it is.
And we'll work a little bit on that tonight. Not directly, obviously, but on the stress that might be connected to it, the time of the event, what it's costing you, how it makes you feel within your body. Like all of these things are very, very critical when you're working with that sort of thing. Welcoming in a few more people. We'll get started in 3 minutes. So hopefully I can focus on you a little bit more than clicking on the chat or clicking on the participants and letting people in. It's a one-man show tonight, so I am doing it all. So I will do my very best. But we had Cindy share that she's working on rheumatoid arthritis. If anybody else has something that they're working on that they want to post in the chat so I'm aware, any health intention, anything that you've been thinking about, you are more than welcome to share. You're never required to share, but you are more than welcome to. We're at 6:03. We'll wait a couple minutes. Hello, Ayana. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All
Thank
right.
you. How are you?
I'm doing well. We've been working on that physical pain for a bit now.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
If we can keep doing it. We can keep working on it.
Well, I hope we will.
It's not been too bad today after this morning. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Caitlin, lowering your blood pressure. Strong and healthy immune system. Excellent health. Wonderful goal, Caitlin. I hope we can help out a little bit today. All right. Carrie, a little bit more general, but I like it. Prioritizing my well-being, how I use my energy. All right. So protecting your own energy so you can take care of others. Wonderful intention. Gabriella, yeah, put on a lot of weight from severe stress and it's affected my whole life. Right. And we can start to work on that stress, Gabriella, and learning to work with the body, accepting what it's showing up at, accepting what's going, and then seeing what becomes possible in the future. But right now, it just starts with open acceptance. Pam, a little knee pain and consistency in doing strengthening exercises. Pam, I don't have the knee pain, but I have got to get back to my strength training. I have not been on it lately, so I feel it, and I feel, and I, it's time. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I'll tap on a bunch of stuff, and maybe I'll be able to get after it tomorrow. Who knows? But anyway, we're at 6:05, so I'm going to let people in as they come in. And I just wanted to thank you for being here tonight. All right. Tonight's event is the first one of three. I'm going to do one this Wednesday, next Wednesday, and the following Wednesday. And this one is Stress the Body and Why Willpower Was Never the Problem. Right? And when we say stress in the body, we're going to work on the stress that you might be feeling connected to health or connected to something else altogether. But I want you to let you know, I think that cortisol has gotten a bad rap. I think we're all just blaming cortisol all the time. And that's cortisol isn't the villain here, people. You need it. It's what wakes you up in the morning. It's what gives you energy and focus, and it mobilizes you to meet real challenges. You want cortisol, but you want a healthy rhythm of it. You want it to rise high in the morning, and you want it to taper down by night. It's the right amount and the right time. The issue becomes if it turns on and you can't turn it off. If you have a threat to your life, like a legitimate threat to your life, you want that cortisol to pop, you want it nice and high because you want to be able to escape. You want to turn that all the way up and all the way on. It's in our modern life. The emails, the deadlines, the 9 p.m. mental replay of everything that happened during the day. That keeps the cortisol stuck on. And we don't want it to stay on. Chronically high cortisol is what drives the cravings. It drives the belly fat. It drives the 3 a.m. wake ups, the fatigue, and then we call that a failure of willpower. And it is not a failure of willpower. Okay? It's just the body doing what it was designed to do. So you don't really want a stress-free life. When it comes right down to it, stress-free is not what we are shooting for. Stress is what helps you grow. It's critical in the process of growing and changing and becoming it whatever you want to be. And so I want to make sure that at the top of this, before we even start, that the goal is never to kill your stress. This isn't a war on stress, all right? I am very, very tired of the phrase war on anything. I have yet to find very many instances in which a war actually solves many problems more than it creates new ones. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, and what I hope that you'll do with me tonight, is to lean in and listen to the body. We want that healthy cortisol rhythm. We want it on when you need it. We want it off when you don't. And some of us just have lost that off switch, and that's where EFT comes in. Tapping on the certain points in your body sends a signal of safety to your nervous system, which lets the cortisol come down when it isn't needed. It doesn't erase the stress. It just gives you back the off switch. And if you are in control of the off switch, you are very, very likely to be able to make the decisions that work best for you when it comes to your health. You'll be able to make that choice that sometimes doesn't feel like you can in that moment. Right? So when your resolve collapses under stress, that is not weakness. That's just the cortisol stuck in the on position. And that's exactly what we can start to shift right here and right now in your body. And so that's what we'll begin with today. So I just want you thinking a little bit. Let's make sure that we measure our progress here. On a scale of 0 to 10, and if you have something to write this down with, it's beneficial. If you just want to make a mental note, that's also fine. But on a scale of 0 to 10, how much stress or overwhelm can you feel right now in your body? Or how much are you feeling thinking about that health practice, that health intention that you're not currently doing? We're going to tap on this and we're going to tap on it together. So it's very helpful to have the issue you're starting with, the stressor, how intense it is. And we're going to do a few rounds on this together. Now, what we usually do, and we'll do at this time with EFT, is we will lean into the problem. That's my favorite thing about EFT is we do not run, we do not hide from the issue. We don't hide from the problem. We lean right into the problem. And we tap on it. But after we lean into the problem, we want to start opening up to acceptance. We're not waging a war on stress. We're not waging a war on cortisol. We're not waging a war on your body. We are learning to accept what is currently there. So if we can tap on the things that are there and start to accept that they're there, we don't have to like them, but we can allow them to be there. Then we can start to tune into possibility. What becomes possible once you have acknowledged the problems there, accepted how you feel about it, how your body feels about it, and then the things that were maybe not fully available before, maybe those things start to come back online. Maybe they're thoughts, maybe they're actions, maybe it's just feeling centered and safe within the body. So if you've got your stressor and you've got your number and you were able to make a note on that, mental or physical, either way, I think it's time to start tapping together. So you can just get yourself settled and centered. Make sure you're in a comfortable spot where you can be there for a while. If you've got your water, water always helps. I've got mine. And we're going to do some group tapping together. We're going to do these rounds. We'll talk a little bit in between. We'll talk a little bit afterwards. And then if someone wants to, and I'm not going to make anybody, but if someone's interested in doing a little work together on camera tonight for about 20 minutes, we're going to open that up to volunteers. So I'm just putting that out there now. As you start to tap, that feels like something you might be open to, just let the possibility sit. But in the meantime, let's start tapping together. Now I'm going to offer some words. And if you can say them out loud, I encourage you to do that. If you're in a position where saying them out loud is not acceptable or not like something you feel comfortable with, it's enough to hear. And if the words I offer don't relate or don't sit with what you're going through or what you're feeling, I highly encourage you to change those words. Because we're going to tap, I'll spotlight myself for everyone. It's important to get these points right. I see a lot of experienced tappers out there, but I've also got some people who maybe haven't tapped before. So we're just going to guide you through in the first round getting these points right. So we're just tapping on the side of the hand. Right here, that top line meets the edge is the actual point, but if we tap with 2 or 3 fingers right on the side, we're not going to miss it. And we always start here. So here we go. Even though my body is carrying all this stress,
My body has been carrying all the stress.
and I can feel it right now. That's okay. I'm allowing myself to feel it. Exactly how much I've been carrying. And I'm just noticing it. Allowing myself to notice this stress. Allowing myself to notice my body. And that's enough. I don't need to do anything more than that. And top of the head, if we just connect our ears where our middle fingers meet the middle of our hands, just like that, tap with 2 or 3 fingers right on that top of the head point, all this stress in my body. I see some yawns coming on. If those come on, let them come. That's the body releasing energy. So just lean into that. Eyebrow point. Go up from the bridge of your nose, right where your eyebrow lands. 2 eyebrows, 2 points. You can tap on one. You can tap on both. I tend to tap on one. All this weight I've been carrying. I'm noticing it now. Side eye point. Horizontal line from your pupil. You want to be right on your orbital bone. 2 eyes, 2 points. Tap with one, tap with both. All this tension that won't quit. I'm allowing myself to notice it without judgment. I'm not trying to change it. I'm just here noticing. Then we go to under eye, straight line underneath your pupil. Again, we want to be on the orbital bone, as close as you can get to your eye. Don't poke yourself in the eye, that's dangerous. All right. 2 eyes, 2 points. Tap with one, tap with both, tap bilaterally. I tend to tap like this, but you can do it however you want. My body's been on high alert, feeling all this stress. Under nose. Maybe I've been running on empty. Keeping pushing. Always running. Always pushing. Under mouth. Maybe I've been calling it weakness. Maybe I've been judging myself. All this stress adding up, and it breaks my willpower. It's hard to hold my intentions. And then collarbone points. If you take your edge of your collarbone, go down about one thumb knuckle, and then take a right turn towards your, so a little right angle out towards your armpit, you'll find a depression underneath the collarbone. You can put your thumb on one, you can put your other 2 fingers right here, and you'll find the other one. Might be a little sensitive to the touch. I know mine are. But you're right here. Maybe I've been calling this weakness. All this stress. But my body's just been trying to cope. And I'm choosing to listen to it. Underarm points, take the width of your hand underneath your armpit, wherever it lands, right there. 2 armpits, 2 points. Tap like this. You can tap like this. That doesn't work for me, so I like to do this way. Some people go like this. Some people go like that. It doesn't matter. You're in the right spot. Right here, right now, I'm capable of feeling it. I'm allowing myself to feel it without judgment, just letting myself feel it. all this stress. Okay, you can stop tapping under the arm and go right back to the side of the hand. This is an excellent time for a little break, a little movement, a little water. Whatever helps the body feel good. The yawn doesn't hurt either. And now that we've done a little round, just letting the body know that we're listening, that we're here. Now we're going to tap and see if we can gain a little bit of acceptance. Acceptance for ourselves, acceptance for our body, acceptance for what we've been going through. Let's see if we can lean into that. So on the side of the hand, and here we go, even though this stress is here, I can feel it. But now I can see that my body has been doing exactly what it was built to do, to protect me, in the only way it knows how. Top of the head. So of course I'm feeling stressed. My body's been protecting me. Side eye. So I'm letting go of blame. I don't need to blame myself or my body. And I don't need to judge where I am, how I feel. I can accept where I am. And that's okay. And it makes sense that my body's trying to protect me. Maybe that protection's outdated. Maybe I don't need that anymore. But I'm choosing to be on my own side. Accepting my body. Accepting myself. Accepting how I feel. And maybe, just maybe, I can make a little peace with the stress I've been feeling and what I've been going through. All right, back to the side of the hand. This is another nice little break time. Little water, little movement. Maybe checking back in on that original stressor, that stress level. Just noticing what a couple of quick rounds of group tapping can do. Just allowing that knowledge, that feeling, the possibility of acceptance to flow in. If it doesn't flow in all the way, that's okay. You showed up tonight. You're here, which means you have some hope. And we can allow in that hope. And maybe even the inkling of some possibility. So when we're ready, let's do another round of tapping. So even though maybe I've been stuck in stress, maybe that cortisol has been staying on. derailing what I intended. But I am choosing to be open, opening to let my body settle, even just a little bit. A little bit's enough. And I'm ready to feel that shift for myself. I deserve it. I'm open to feeling it right now. So maybe it's safe to let a little of this go. I'm open to allowing my body to settle. But I'm not going to force anything. My body gets to feel how it needs to feel. But I can notice what is already softening. I can notice a little bit of possibility. So maybe it was never willpower. Maybe it isn't my fault. And it's not my body's fault either. Maybe there was something running in the background. And I'm letting that settle. I'm letting that shift. If the stress is ready, you can release a little bit or a lot. But I'm feeling like I'm in a calmer place, a more settled space. And I can feel that right here in my body. Okay, and that's our group tapping round. So everybody take a breath. Maybe close the eyes in through the nose, pushing out the belly, expanding the lower back. Nice long exhale. Allowing yourself to just fall in that gentle rhythm. And lucky for you, your body knows exactly how to breathe. So you can just continue to breathe like that. You can even relax your tongue. You could place it on the floor of your mouth or behind your two front teeth. And just notice any tension you might have been holding in your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. If it's ready, allow that to release. And from this space and from this place, you're going to have a much better sense, a much better idea of the stress that you were holding. So if you wrote down that original stressor, whatever it is, whatever it happened to be, check back in with that. How intense was it before? How intense does it feel now? And sometimes it's not even about a number. Sometimes it's just about a shift in perception. So maybe before a quick round of tapping, you felt one way. Maybe you're feeling different about it now. Maybe you're thinking about it different now. Just allow those shifts to happen. Allow them to move. Richard's feeling a little more accepting. Not a number shift, but an important one. Thank you, Richard. And here's what most health advice skips. Carrie's feeling definitely lighter. The plan is rarely the problem. We don't suffer from a lack of information. Gabriella, a lot more compassion for her body holding so much. That's a beautiful, beautiful one, Gabriella. A little less anxious. These are meaningful shifts. And my guess is you can know what to do. If there's something going on in your health, you know what to do, but stress can take you off that line before the plan even gets a chance. You can put in anything that you're holding into any AI search engine and get a 90-day plan, no problem, written out step by step, do all these things. And like, it doesn't seem to make a difference. But just acknowledging what's going on, working with your body, you can see more and more of these things rolling into the chat. Allowing that shift to take hold. And then maybe it shifts things. Maybe it changes that particular health goal. That execution that's been blocked, that walk you skip, the snack at 9 p.m. or later, the water you don't drink, letting the body settle first might help make that healthy choice available to you. And there's usually another layer. There's usually another layer underneath the stress, a quiet reason that stress keeps coming back, that keeps derailing you. And we'll talk about that next week. But in one line, what I want you to know is that a plan can tell you what to do, but this type of work is what helps your body to get where you actually can do it. And I love Barbara's permission to really acknowledge how much stress is playing behind the scenes on my issue. It's so important to just tap on that, acknowledge that, and feel that. And that's one round of tapping. And it's a group tapping, so I kind of have to play towards the middle. What are people most likely going to respond to? But there is a difference between group tapping and tapping individually. Okay. And I'm going to offer it up to one person in the group if they'd like to do a little individual work where I get to actually get your words, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So if you'd like to volunteer and you don't have to, and you're willing to tap on camera for 10, 20 minutes, drop a couple of things in the chat. What your health intention is, what's the stressor that gets in the way. And I'll pick one, something that feels a little manageable, something we can get a little bit of work on in 20 minutes. Okay. Let some more people in. All right, Cindy, you'd be receptive and open for that? Cindy, you mind unmuting?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Cindy, let's do some work together. So, if you wouldn't mind, Cindy, and everybody else, we're going to do some tapping with Cindy. Okay. You can tap along, hold healing intentions for Cindy, or you can tap on whatever you are managing and whatever you are experiencing. Either way, you will get benefits, but I do encourage you to tap when we tap. We call that borrowing benefits. And it's one of the main reasons that I stay a practitioner is because I love borrowing all the benefits from working with all the clients selfishly, but it helps me. So, Cindy, tell me a little bit about what's going on with that rheumatoid arthritis pain. What's the stress connected to that? And let's just pick one stress tonight to work towards.
My biggest stress right now is that I have chronic pain. It never goes away.
Okay. And where do you feel that pain?
Mostly right now in my knees, but it's in my feet. It's my bones in my feet, my fingers, my hips, my shoulders. I'm
Okay.
clearly in a flare and I can't seem to get out of it.
You're in a flare right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sydney, I know a lot about chronic pain, and I know it's no fun. And I know the first thing you want to do is to get away from it. Okay? But just for now, let's lean in and let's listen to it. And just see how it shifts. How intense does that pain feel right now, Cindy?
It's about a 7 or an 8.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you some words. You repeat after me.
Will
Only
do.
rule is if I say something that does not sound like you need to change those words to something you feel comfortable with. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Even though
Even though
I'm feeling this pain
I'm feeling this pain
and it never goes away.
and it never goes away.
Right now,
Right now,
I'm letting myself feel it.
I'm letting myself feel it.
It's a message from my body
It's a message from my body,
and I'm opening up to it.
and I'm opening up to it.
And I feel it in my knees,
I feel it in my knees,
my feet,
my feet,
my fingers,
my fingers,
and my hips.
and my hips.
And it's a lot to feel it.
It's a lot for feeling,
But I'm letting myself feel it.
but I'm letting myself feel it.
And I'm listening to my body.
And I'm listening to my body.
But it's hard to listen.
But it's hard to listen.
Those are messages,
Those are messages,
and I don't always want to hear them,
and I don't always want to hear them,
but they keep coming.
but they keep coming.
And I'm tapping on it,
And I'm tapping on it,
lowering the stress,
lowering the stress,
listening to my body,
listening to my body,
and seeing what comes up.
and seeing what comes up.
Top of the head, but this pain,
But this pain,
it never goes away.
it never goes away.
I can feel it in my knees.
I feel it in my knees.
I can feel it in my feet.
I can feel it in my feet.
I can feel it in my fingers.
I can feel it in my fingers.
And I can feel it in my hips.
And I can feel it in my hips.
All this pain,
All this pain,
I've been feeling it for so long,
I'm feeling it for so long.
and I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of feeling it.
I'm tired of feeling it.
But I am open
But I am open
to the messages
to the messages
from my body.
from my body.
What's my body holding on to?
What's my body holding on to?
Under points. Let's connect it with this pain.
Let's connect it with this pain.
Sydney, stop tapping and take a breath. You were at a 7 or 8 with that pain before, and you just did some tapping on it. So what is coming up? What's coming through for you connected with this?
It's definitely dropped, probably closer to a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
I feel calmer.
Okay. What's connected with that 5 or 6?
Well, the pain isn't gone, it's still there.
Mhm. Yeah.
It still hurts.
When did this rheumatoid arthritis start? Tap on the side of your hand for me.
I was originally diagnosed in 2013, but the last year has been exceptionally hard.
Mm,
That I seem to be stuck in a flare that doesn't want to go away. And as soon as it looks like it's dissipating, it turns around and comes back with a vengeance.
mm,
I get weird symptoms. It's like I have the flu for a couple of days and then it goes away. My jaw became so sore at one point I could hardly open my mouth to eat. And then eventually, after a few weeks, it went away. And a few months later, it came back and did it all again. It's just weird, bizarre RA symptoms,
So even though
even though
the pain is still here
the pain is still here
and it still hurts,
and it still hurts.
but I'm tapping
But I'm tapping
and I'm helping my body to relax.
and I'm helping my body to relax.
That it is down
And it's down.
a little bit.
It's down a little bit.
But this last year
This last year
has been so hard.
has been so hard.
I've been stuck in a flare,
I've been stuck in a flare.
and every time I think it goes away,
Every time I think it's going away,
it comes back with a vengeance.
it comes back with a vengeance.
And I'm tapping on that.
And I'm tapping on that.
I'm listening to my body.
I'm listening to my body.
I wonder what it's holding on to.
I wonder what it's holding on to.
All these weird symptoms.
All these weird symptoms.
They come and they go,
They come and they go.
but I've been stuck
And I've been stuck
for a year now.
for a year.
And it's been really hard.
And it's been really hard.
And I'm tapping now,
And I'm tapping now,
doing what I can
doing what I can
to help my body,
to battle my body,
to work with it.
to work with it.
And that's enough.
And that's enough.
It gets to be enough.
It gets to be enough.
But all this pain,
All this pain,
it's still here
it's still here.
and it still hurts.
And it still hurts.
I've been stuck in a flare
I've been stuck in a flare
for a year now.
for a year.
All these weird symptoms,
All these weird symptoms.
they come back with a vengeance.
They come back with a vengeance.
In the pain,
And the pain.
I'm tired of the pain,
I'm so tired of the pain.
but I'm helping myself.
But I'm helping myself.
I'm helping my body
I'm helping my body
release a little of this stress.
release a little of this stress.
I'm letting my body know
And I'm letting my body know
it's okay.
it's okay.
to let a little bit go
to let a little bit go
when it's ready,
when it's right,
but not until.
but not until.
All right, Cindy, back to the side of your hand. What's been going on in your life in the last year?
I had major surgery to remove a right upper lobe in my lung because I had cancer discovered.
Okay.
And it was not long after that, while I was trying to recover from that, that the flares started.
What was that diagnosis like, hearing that they discovered cancer and then
Really
had to have the
scary.
surgery? Yeah.
And it put a huge strain on my relationship with my husband. He
Mhm.
was having a very hard time coping with the fact that he might lose his wife to cancer.
And how does that scare, how does that fear, how does that strain? Can you have a sense of where you feel that in your body?
Well, it's in
Location,
my
sensation,
chest. I find that
chest?
generally when I get stressed, it's in my chest.
How does it feel in your chest? Can you get curious about it? Does it have a size, a shape, a temperature, a texture, a color?
Um, it's a tightness, like somebody's squeezing. Um, it's hard. Um, I don't know if it has a color.
You don't need all of them. It's just a bunch of cues, right? Just to get curious about it. You don't get extra credit for coming up with a color. Mhm. But we have enough. We can tap on this. Are you ready? Uh-oh, did I lose Cindy? Oh, you're back. Here you are.
No, I'm still here.
Okay, you froze on me for a second. Let's get going. Even
Yeah,
though
even though
this last year has been hard.
this last year has been rough.
Cancer,
Cancer,
major surgery,
major surgery,
and that's when the flares started.
and then the flare started.
All this stress
All this stress
my body's been holding.
my body's been holding,
I'm offering myself.
offering myself.
I'm offering my body
I'm offering my body
a little compassion.
a little compassion.
And it's been very scary
It has been very scary
for me
for me
and for my husband.
and for my husband.
My body's been holding that stress,
My body's been holding that stress,
and I've been getting those flares.
and I've been getting those flares.
And I can't change the diagnosis,
Can't change the diagnosis,
but I am open
and I am open
to letting a little of this stress go,
to letting a little of this stress go.
even a little bit
Even a little bit
might help.
might help.
And I feel that fear.
And I feel that fear.
It's in my chest.
It's in my chest.
There's a tightness.
There's a tightness,
There's a squeezing,
a squeezing,
and it's hard.
and it's hard.
But I'm allowing my body to feel it.
I'm allowing my body to feel it.
I'm tapping on it,
I'm tapping on it,
giving myself
giving myself
and my body
and my body
a little compassion,
a little compassion,
a little kindness,
a little kindness,
helping a little of this stress go.
helping a little stress to go.
It's been a difficult year.
It's been a difficult year.
The cancer diagnosis,
Cancer diagnosis,
major surgery,
major surgery,
all this stress I've been feeling.
all the stress I've been feeling.
It's been scary.
It's been scary.
It's been hard on me.
It's been hard on me,
It's been hard on my husband.
hard on my husband.
And I can feel that fear.
And I can feel that fear.
It's right in my chest.
It's right in my chest.
Tight,
Tight,
squeezing,
squeezing,
and hard.
and hard.
All this stress I've been carrying,
All this stress I've been carrying.
I'm offering my body
I'm offering my body
a little kindness,
a little kindness,
a little compassion.
a little compassion.
Take a breath. We were at like a 5 or a 6. Sydney, how are we feeling now?
A lot calmer.
That's good.
A lot calmer.
Beautiful.
Feeling more optimistic.
Hmm. You know, like Cindy, when you go in and you do the hard stuff, you tap on some difficult things. You earn the right to tap in some positive things too. And so I think it might be time to tap in some of those positives. So we know you're feeling a little calmer. You know, you're feeling a little more optimistic. On the side of your hand, how long has it been since you've been able to feel optimistic?
A long time.
Long time. From that place, letting a little bit of that optimism in.
Yeah.
What message would you like to send your body, the RA, cancer, the pain?
That it's okay. We can do this and we will get through this. It's just going to take some time.
Even though
Even though
it's been a difficult year,
it's been a difficult year.
the
Diagnosis,
surgery,
surgery,
and the pain.
and the pain.
But I felt it,
But I felt it
and I tapped on it,
and I tapped on it.
and I'm a little calmer,
And I am a little calmer
a little more optimistic.
and a little more optimistic.
And there's some space now
And there's some space now
for that optimism.
for that optimism.
And it's been a long time,
It's been a long time.
but my body deserves it,
My body deserves it,
and I deserve it.
and I deserve it.
I'm gonna be okay.
I'm going to be okay.
It might take some time,
Might take some time.
might be a process,
Might be a process,
but I started today,
but I started today.
and I feel calmer,
I feel calmer
and I feel optimistic.
and I feel optimistic.
And I like that.
And I like that a lot.
It's nice to feel that.
It's nice to feel that.
I deserve to feel this.
And I deserve to feel that.
It's been a long year,
It's been a long year.
and I just did a very brave thing.
And I just did a very brave thing.
I shared in front of a room of strangers,
Shared in front of a room of strangers.
tapping with someone I never met,
Stopping with somebody I've never met.
but I feel calmer.
But I feel calmer.
I feel optimistic,
And I feel optimistic.
and I will get through this.
And I will get through this.
I'll be okay.
And I'll be okay.
My body will be okay.
And my body will be okay.
And it gets to be a process,
And it's a process.
but I'm here for it.
But I'm here for me.
Feeling calmer,
Feeling calmer
feeling optimistic.
and feeling optimistic.
Stop tapping, take a breath, everyone, please. Let's give Sydney a thank you.
Thank
Sydney, that
you.
was beautiful work. What was
Thank you
that?
so much.
What was that like for you, the experience of it?
It was incredible, actually. I, from the time we started to how I feel right now, it's like night and day. And thanks for the hearts.
You've earned them, Sydney.
Thank you.
Let the messages pour in the chat and read them and take them to heart. I understand what it's like to live with chronic pain, and I know that it can feel very dark, very lonely, and that tends to increase the pain. But by showing up tonight, by being open and tapping, both in the group setting and in the individual setting, you took the first step towards helping to release the stress in the body, helping the body calm, and then allowing it to find its natural rhythm. Your body wants to heal. It's just been holding on to so much that it wasn't currently possible, but you just showed yourself that it is. So thank you very much, Cindy. I really appreciate that. That was beautiful work.
Thank you so much, Kurt.
You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna regroup after that one. That was kind of an emotional one. So beautiful work, Cindy. Thank you so much. All right. Now, I want to make sure that I get you out of here on time, and I respect your time. And I'm inviting you back next week. But before we do that, if there's one sentence I want you to take home tonight, and one thing that Sydney proved, whatever you're going through, you're not failing. You're not. You can tap. You can release some of that stress, and you can think differently. It can open up possibilities for you that weren't there before. And you're definitely not alone. We all quietly go through these things. We hide them because people don't want to know, or we don't think they want to know, or we think we're the only ones. You're not the only one. You're not. And it's beautiful to have a wonderful experience on a call, and I hope that you had a nice experience. And it's even better to start making some different changes, some different choices in your life. And I don't want to make those big ones, not right now. But I am going to have you back in a week. You're already registered. You don't need to register again. The link's already there. In fact, you can't register again because Zoom's got a lot of weird rules that I just learned about last week. So, but I did put together just a little resource. I'm calling it the Daily Downshift. So between now and next Wednesday, you can print this out. You can save it to your computer. You can do whatever with it. But if you can catch one moment when the stress is about to derail a health intention, if the pain starts to increase, that collapse, the walk you don't take, before you move forward, just do one round of tapping. What's got you upset? What will it derail? And where do you feel it? And it's just one round, even though I'm noticing the pain coming up. And I don't feel like taking that walk. And I feel it in my chest. I'm just noticing how I feel. And that's okay. That's enough for now. And just tap through whatever comes up. You tap through those points. Noticing the situation, the emotions, the sensations, and locations in your body. And when you get done tapping, take a breath and then choose. Maybe it is too much that day. Sometimes it is, and that's okay. Or maybe it was just an overload and overwhelm of that stress system in your body. And maybe just a round or two of quick tapping lowers that to the point where the next decision is now available to you. There are no judgments. Just experiment with it. Play around with it for a week. And then hopefully come back and see me next week. If you know of anyone else who's struggling with their life, their health, and you think a free call like this might open up a door to them, a possibility to them, I just put the registration link in the chat. You don't need to register again. You registered once and you are here and you're welcome with the next one and the one after that. But if you know somebody who might benefit, might help, please feel free to share that with them. It's a free resource, and I want as many people to be able to experience a little bit of relief as possible. And if you had something going on, and maybe sharing in front of everyone wasn't what felt best, or wasn't possible, or didn't feel safe, there's a link that I just put in the chat to talk to me for 30 minutes. Anything connected to what's going on. Free conversation, no sales pitch. I'm not sure if I could do one if I tried, and I'm not going to. But I'd like to talk to you. And if I can be of assistance and if the work that I do might help you, we can talk about that. And if you want to do some individual work, experience a lot more of what you saw Sydney bravely do in front of us, I'm here and I'm ready. Okay? So thank you very much for being here tonight. I will be back on the same channel next Wednesday at 6 p.m. I hope you can make it then. If not, I will send out a replay to everybody who registered. And I hope you can bring a friend. See if you can spread this to somebody else who you think might need it. So Cindy says thank you from the bottom of her heart. And I want to say that the more important person here was Cindy. So I want to say thank you to Sydney from the bottom of my heart. And for everyone else for making a little bit of time to spend here. And hopefully I'll see you all next week. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.